Hello everybody and welcome back to This War of Mine. Today we are continuing into the second scenario of this game. I've just finished an entire tutorial walkthrough I expect, on the entirety of the first scenario. I thought, why not, given I've actually never played the full scenarios of This War of Mine, why don't I give it a go and just continue on with that series? It's only one a week and you guys can kind of then just see the entire game in all its glory. So today we have got Pavle, we've got Bruno, and we have Marko, which should be, honestly, a really nice group because Bruno, as always, who has started slightly sick, is a great cook and a great addition to any team. We've now got Marko, who's a skilled scavenger and will be amazing. And then we've kind of got Pavle, who, or Pavle, I don't quite know how to say his name, but Pavle is a good runner, who is normally a secondary scavenger compared to Marko, so we are in a situation where I'm not sure what I'm going to be using Pavle for, except for maybe one or two little extra bits when Marko needs to rest. So we'll see how it all goes. We are going to do our normal routine, which is to build a metal workshop pretty much immediately to get some tools to break through everywhere else. Do we have enough for it already? We do not. We need one more component, which I'm hoping will be on the floor over here. I am getting Marko to dig through some of this areas down here, because the first thing we need most of all, that is exactly what we need. Let us make one of these. Put it on the other side of the ladder, which is very nice, and then there we go. So for those of you who don't know what This War of Mine is, This War of Mine is a game all about surviving with a group of people through a war zone. But you're not fighting in the war, no. You are stuck in the war zone trying to get out as best you can, which is a very, very different style of game to what most war games are. I suppose it's weird to call it a war game. It's more of a survival game that you just happens to be set in a war zone. If you need any help on playing this game in any way, shape or form, I have done 1,000,001 different tutorials. So, no, you finish off over there. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong button. There we go. I need this crowbar. We're going to need to get through this one and get the stuff that's over here. That's annoying. Because I don't want to waste my lockpicks. Lockpicks and crowbars do the same thing. So, in essence, I'm just going to be a bit more chatty in this playthrough. It's going to see how it all goes. I'm going to try and be a bit quicker, a bit more rogue, and try a few more things I would not normally try. Because that's something that, I don't know, is very... I've got very into a routine with a lot of the games I've played, so it's nice to do with a full actual playthrough. So hopefully you guys will get some ideas of how to play as these characters, which is going to be the main thing. There we go. We'll grab that. That is what we needed. And then, Marko, you can run upstairs. First and foremost, though, you can now build us a crowbar, which is kind of required. I also do need a shovel to finish off digging through everything else, but given it's only 10:30, I think I should be absolutely fine. Now we've got the final two bits over here, which is good. Marko, you can run back over to here. And as that finishes, you should be able to then break through the one down here. We'll then make a shovel, which will allow Bruno to go through the loft a lot quicker. But overall, we are doing an alright day one. My day ones are always very, very relaxed. I get a lot done, but it's never anything that is kind of intense to deal with. There we go. Well done, Marko. Let's get everything done as much as we can. You can break through this. We are doing a real good job, actually. Having them all three of them doing different things has really helped. I'm normally stuck with one character because I play a lot of solo runs, which is something that's interesting. You guys should check it out if you're interested. It's a very different challenge, to be honest. Okay, cool. And we're almost at a situation where we can dig through everything. There is the diamond. So the plan for this one is going to be, I don't know if you get given the, what's it called? The port in this run. So we'll see how that works. But the main plan is going to be trying to get these guys out through the port. Because I have done it before now. I did it in the last playthrough. But it's something that is a bit more unique for me. Okay, that's actually going to start there, aren't you? Let's walk away. You need to break through down here. You finish there. You can dig through that. I'm not quite sure what I've got everyone else to do now. You're slightly wounded. Great. I think we're a bit far away from being able to upgrade this or build anything else, right? We're only not that far, actually. And I could make a chair, but I'm not going to make a chair. It's just the components I'm running low on. Nice. And then you can start digging with the shovel down there, which teleports magically from one place to another. We do need to try and get a bed tomorrow, but the main thing we're going to be doing is going to the... we're probably going to go to one of the closer locations in order to get what we need. Which is nice. You're going to break through that and grab whatever's in here. Some bandages and a book. Always good to have bandages and a book. And then you can break through that as well, and then we're done. The entirety of our house is clear in day one. That's the main plan here. Hopefully with just slightly wounded and stuff, we should be able to just kind of deal with that without taking any meds or any bandages. But for now, we are going to... That's a good group. We've done. There's nothing else to do today. We're going to end the day, go into the night. We're going to send you off to scavenge. Both of you can guard. We have got the quiet house, the ruined villa, which is always a bit of a problem. It says some people live here. They must have some supplies stocked. They don't want to trade. We're just going to go to the abandoned cottage first and foremost, grab this and this, and we should then be able to get most of the stuff we want. Marko as a scavenger is just genuinely one of the best characters because he has so much space in his inventory. It's like insane. He's not quite as good as Boris, but Boris has not got the speed that Marko has. And that's something I'm going to be working on here, is trying to get him as quickly as possible. Now, again, I'm not going to be doing the main strategy that most people do, which is to bring all of the stuff to the front one, just because you guys are watching this as a video and don't want to spend 20 minutes watching me go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, because that's just not fun. So we are going to focus our efforts as much as we can on just grabbing the main things from the front of each of these sections. I think that's a good grab, and then let's see if I can pick up a few other bits and pieces. I want to break through the places that I need to break through. I'll take that and that. And actually, you know what? We'll take some weapon parts because that could be useful. I'm also going to pick up the food so I don't have to come back here immediately. Unless I do come back here twice and get the load of stuff straight away. That could be beneficial for me. It's something that is a... What's it called? It's a different strategy just to kind of clear out location by location. Maybe I will do that. Maybe that's the low-key challenge for this. That's good. Grab those. Then we're going to grab some food, and then I'm going to come back here tomorrow, just try and clear out all of these locations. Drop that for that, drop that for that, and then drop that for that. That's a good haul. Now let's get going on the things that we actually need to do here, which will be breaking open this, and I think the top door is normally locked, so it requires to be unlocked. But overall, I feel like we are making good progress for the opening of this run. If you guys are enjoying this kind of playthrough, it's a different playthrough to what I'm used to, because I'm normally doing challenges and whatnot. I thought I'd go back to the roots of this war of mine, though. I thought it would be a nice change of pace. Hopefully you guys can understand and see how it all goes. Perfect. We'll grab what's in here, see if there's anything really, really vital. Nothing that I need today. We're going to run upstairs and then we're going to unlock this door. Perfect. And then we'll run home. The one thing that I am wanting to try and get as soon as possible is a hatchet, because the hatchet is a vital resource, in my opinion, for pretty much everything that I'm doing, and it gives me the opportunity then to... what's it called? Is there anything in this callback here that can stack? It gives me the opportunity to break things up and get a whole load of wood. It's definitely an additional item that can make your run just a walk in the park towards the end. If you get them very early, you can then break up everything that's in your house, and then you can make a load of barricades, which is definitely something that is of use to us. Cool, we're going to quickly check what this says, because I think this says, if you're reading this, don't look for me. They don't want the gun, it's buried in the back garden, which is this way. And I may even pick this up. I think it is a broken gun, though. Yeah, we can see here it's now buried in the garden, and you can get a broken gun immediately. Maybe I'll do this and take the gun. We'll run to the exit. We'll come back here tomorrow. It'll be a first few days of just running back here all the time. See how it goes. We are loading. We are loading. We are loading. Very nice. Day 2. So I think that most of these scenarios are like 40 days long. So I'm going to just kind of keep it a very laid back series, if I'm honest. Because that is something that I could very much push myself into this and try my hardest. Let's make a bed. Will I have enough for this and this? I won't. Ah, that's annoying. But a bed is more important today because we need people to sleep, which is good. You can finish that off. You're hungry and tired. Not much I can do about that now. What else can I make? Let's see. Run in here and see. We've got enough for a radio. We could make a second bed. You know what? Let's just get 2 beds up and running. There's no downside, really. We've got a whole load of good stuff here. Yeah. But as I said, these playthroughs are normally about 40 days long. I'm going to keep it very relaxed, so stick to about 20 minutes per episode. That'll mean it will be about 14 or 15 episodes long, but there is a chance that I'll get to the port earlier. So there is a very much a difference opportunity there. Cool, but we're not going to go as slowly as we were in the previous run. The previous run was a very much a exact walkthrough of how to play the game. This one is just me playing and having a bit of a chill time. Ah, perfect. I do admit this game is getting a bit of an uptick recently in terms of popularity, attention, and it's not for a good reason, really. It's interesting that this game does well when things in the world are not going well. Because, of course, you've now got things happening in both Ukraine and Israel. It's not a particularly pleasant time, and this is a game that kind of emphasizes and looks with a microscope on those sort of areas. It would be interesting to see if they make any changes or DLC, more DLC for this game based on what's going on at the moment. It's one of those things that is quite a touchy subject to be able to make a game around because it's real people's lives that are being affected. You can't really just put a game to that, if that makes sense. It's a very weird thing to say, but it is a challenge if you're making this sort of game. You have to do it very tastefully, which I do believe 11-Bit Studios has done, especially considering their other games are a lot more brutal and a lot more dystopian. Like, Frostpunk is a lot more dystopian than this. This is very much realism, and it's such a clever idea for a game. I would be, as I've said before, a sequel to this game would be very, very cool. It would be very, very interesting to see what could happen. But I think that they are not really rushing to make a sequel. Although they do kind of keep up to date this, and they've done modding recently. I do like the modding space, and that's why I've done a lot of modded playthroughs. Check out my playthroughs on... what days do they go out on? Thursdays and Sundays, I believe, is my modded playthroughs. We're not getting one-on-one today, so we're going to head straight to the night. And we've now got the opportunity for the supermarket, or the shelled school, but we're not going to go there. We're going to follow through on our promise. We're going to do that. We're going to guard, and we're going to go back here immediately. We don't need to take anything this time, and we're just going to fill our bridges with as much stuff as we can. It's going to be a pretty strong playthrough, I think. These three are very strong characters. There is one playthrough a bit later on which is going to be challenging, which is the Anton Sveta run. I know that that one is going to be... Sorry, getting a little bit of indigestion there. It's going to be a long way down the line, but I do know that once it comes around I'm going to struggle with that one. It's very difficult to... I don't know how to describe it, but maybe I should go back and try again and do some of the more intense games. Because I tried once to do a challenge where I took Sveta through the hardest parts of the war, which I thought would have been a very, very interesting challenge. And I'm not sure how far I got. I think I did all right, actually, in the end. I've now got a full inventory, but I kind of want to prioritize getting more components, because I do need to make an oven today. That is quite an important thing on day 3. Which is good. I'll take that. We look here. I don't want that. I want that, and I don't want that. I want that. We're going to try and find some more components, which I'm hoping will be, like, somewhere around here. Any components in here? No, but there is that. Don't really want that. Actually, instead of those 2 components, I'm going to take 2 medicines, because we've got someone who's slightly sick. There's no point keeping them slightly sick when we can do that and run to the exit. Probably got one more day's worth of locust stuff here. We may not come back tomorrow, though, because that would be a bit of a dull situation to come back to the same place 3 times. But, you know, what we're going to do. I've also done tutorials on all the locations as well, so by all means check those out as well. I've done so many of this War of Mine videos. I'd be curious to know how many I have done at this point over the span of my 6 years on YouTube. I'm trying to expand the ideas of it all. You got slightly wounded. How wounded? Slightly sick, slightly wounded, hungry. Hungry and tired. You should go to bed. You can run over here and make an oven. And you should take the these meds. Good, we're making an oven. We've got a lot of materials there to make an oven. We're going to put that there. We do need to start thinking about upgrading that workbench, though. How far away from me from upgrading? We are at the point of upgrading. Perfect. The reason I'm glad about upgrading is that you want to then be able to make the barricades, which are important. Nice. You should now probably wait a second, actually. We're going to want to feed ourselves before we send to bed. Because actually, maybe this is the plan. These 2 can sleep. Oh no, I need to make sure you're using your ability, don't I? There's me being like, maybe he should sleep now. No, he should be the cook, because that's what he's good at. A moment there, I was feeling a bit silly. Which is good. You can run there, and you should be able to make lovely food. We just need a little bit of fuel. Kind of need 2 fuel, so let's do that. And then we'll eat up very nicely. And we look in here. Look, we can see we can finally make an boarding up location. We need to do 3 of those in order to fully protect ourselves. We may even get the Trader Man today. The Trader Man would be able to give us quite a few good things. But for now, we are going to do this and do 2 of this. It's really wanting to upgrade this, because then we can get a lot more efficiency. This is a 2 fuel thing now, and then you can get it down to 1. And fuel is quite valuable, actually. interestingly, which is good. So you can run over here, Marko, and eat, and then you need to sleep. And then Bruno can also eat and then cook and then go to bed. That's the plan. Very nice. Run downstairs. You can now eat. Given that you're not in a great position, it's probably worthwhile sorting it out. And we do have the trader at the door. Good. Now you can do this, and we need one more fuel. Let's burn a book. A singular book. And hello, Mr. Franko the trader. Very, very nice for you to turn up. Nice. You've got probably a decent amount of materials for us. You do. Nice. I'm going to give you this, and you're going to give me all of this. Very nice. And some of this. That won't do. Try harder. Any more of this? It's interesting that you're seeming that the wood is very valuable. Because that is fine, we'll have a deal. Interesting. You're currently not seeing that as valuable. Good to know. But that won't do. Try harder. Okay, fine. I'm happy to deal on that, and that gives us a lot of materials. I would like to get your wood, though. And that sounded wrong. So we're going to do that, and we're going to see how much of this we'll get for it. It's very generous of us. Okay, we'll drop that out. And instead, we'll then ask for some of this. One of this. I'm just worried that that's not the best collection of stuff. Let's say, how much herbs? I can get 4 herbs in there. I've got plenty of food at the moment is the question. Let's say, how about that? That won't do, try harder. How much wood would I lose? A lot of wood. Okay, there's no point doing that. We'll grab the 2 more of this, and then we will get that as well. I think that is the sensible plan. Good. Doing this, we look at our things. We've now got a lot of materials, and we can start our efforts on. So you can make one of these, and immediately we can start our efforts on a barricade. We only need 4 more wood, so I may focus on trying to get that forward, because I believe he does have it. Because then we can barricade up twice on day 3, which is a pretty solid start to the entire game. Which is very good. Nice. So now... Oh, he ate again. That was a mistake. Ah, this is what happens when I'm thinking. And then I'm going to need to make... No, not that. You need to use a book. Use a book. Nice. Use a book. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. We're not... Well, he's going to be very, very able to eat. But you know what? Fine. No point in him eating again. But we're soon going to be able to barricade up the front door. And then the trader man, Franko, who is almost like our 4th survivor at the moment. How did you do that from... Fine. I'll accept that. And I don't have enough... Oh, no, I do. That's perfect, what I need. That's still very generous of me. Thank you. I'll take that. Why not? I think that's a good... Actually, that's probably more worthwhile for us. Deal. Can I take this on top? Anything else? Take one of those. Perfect. Deal. Goodbye. You're able to somehow do that. We don't need to worry. Actually, you need to go and eat. You go and sleep, because that's something otherwise you won't be able to do. Wasted a food this early on in the game, and it is embarrassing that I did that, but we will see. Very nice, very nice. Run down here and set off another one, and then we will go and end the day, I think, and send Marko out and probably end the day there. Actually, I could probably do a 4th day. Nice. We'll head off somewhere else once you've got to that. We'll do a 4th day in this episode, why not? Give you 4 days, 4 episodes a day, I think is the way to go for this. Nice, start there, end the day, that's all barricaded up, nice. I could go to the supermarket. I'm worried about... Oh, I think this is the scavengers one, so that's fine. You can scavenge, which is good. Sleep, sleep. We did work out... We were raided yesterday, so we'll grab that and that. Now we just need to be quick and get in there with all of our stuff. Here we go. Very nice. Yes, it's these guys. We're going to try and grab as much as we can. I think it's more important to get downstairs quickly, although they've left a whole load of stuff in the entranceway. Run, 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 run. I'm going to get past you as much as I can, quickly. Because you're going to go downstairs and start stealing the good stuff. Oh, look at all this stuff. Run, 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 run. You're not going to quite get there in time, are you? Come on, come on. Oh, no, you got there first. Come on, come on, come on. And then down you go. Nice. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Grab this. Get in there. Nice. You got in there first. Perfect. Means I can grab the water. That's the main thing I wanted there. Because then you can go in and grab what you want. But I just got there first. Nice. Picking up as much water as I can. We're now going to run over here. I'm not going to cause any problems. I'm just going to get all the good stuff. There you go. You've now grabbed it. Very, very nice. You've just searched through it all. After I got the water, which is probably the most valuable thing in that pile. Although, maybe also there was the electronic parts that I should have grabbed. Yeah, maybe those would have been worthwhile. But I mean, I feel like I'm doing all right here in terms of everything else I've picked up just then. That was a load of stuff. I'm quite happy with that. Nice. I'll grab that to finish off that. I don't think anyone... No, we do have a smoker. We'll grab some cigarettes. I've learned that this is a big problem. I've got so used to being able to play this game to the point where I don't need the what's it called? The addictions to worry about. So yeah, there we go. Let's break through here and try and check out all of this. I'm hoping there's going to be a whole load of good materials. Yeah, I'll take that. But I was hoping to get more than that in that pile. But these barrels down here normally have good things in as well. Ah, very good, very good, very good. Yeah, if I try and stick to 4 days an episode, then you guys only get 12 episodes of this. But that's fine. That's nice. I'm going to start grabbing some of this. Electronic parts are something that later on in the run I will be so, like, running around trying to find. So why don't I just grab them now? Good, let's run over this way. Sorry, my throat went there for a second. Good. It's a shame. Normally in this run I would have got the ability to have a gun if it was the other scenario, but this isn't too bad. I feel like we've grabbed a whole lot of good stuff. Run this way. Finally, boom, boom, boom. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Ooh, you know what? Let's drop that. You don't need that right now. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Thought I grabbed that. What's not worthwhile here for me? Everything here is technically the most worthwhile for me. Okay, we're going to run for the exit, and then we'll come out probably to here maybe again tomorrow and see how it all goes. Yeah, I think four days an episode is a nice middle ground for you guys. It gives you enough to kind of get your teeth stuck into, but it doesn't go too long that I'm here forever making videos, because that's the problem. Is that I'm currently trying to build a load of videos up ahead of schedule, so you guys are having to deal with a backlog, unfortunately. So if you're finding that difficult or, I don't know, not as fun, I apologise. Were we raided? We were not, and we've now got a whole load of stuff. You need to go to bed. What am I doing? No, this needs to be doing this. You need to be going to bed. We're nowhere near upgrading that. We actually need more wood. Ooh, we are a little bit low on wood. Marko, you should go to bed. You both slept, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Okay, we need to just make sure we get more wood now, which is an interesting one. I could make a radio, which I don't really need. Not really much to do today. You did eat. You're hungry as well. Yeah, that's fine. What am I going to do? There's not much to do today. Kind of just waiting to see if anyone comes to the door. That's the one problem I have with this war of mine. Maybe for future runs of this, I will put on the singular mod that is people come very, very early. Just because otherwise you end up waiting for far too long. And it's an interest, that's like an ease of game mod, if I'm totally honest. I'd be interested to try and do a speedrun of this at some point. Maybe once I've got through this backlog and we're starting properly again, I'll do some speedruns of this game, see how it goes. Not something I've really thought about in the past, but yes, we will see. Because one of those things, if you're doing a speedrun, you have to not rely on these guys here. The only thing you can do is feed them. You just need to make sure you're getting places with food, and I think that would be it. I think, honestly, the best way of doing it would be to have a single person, Pavle, going and getting food from the various locations that you can get food, and then sort it all out. Oh, hello! I can actually help these guys, so I am going to help them. Because these guys are kids who say their mum is sick, and they need some meds. Hello, I'm glad I didn't end the day. Yes, you can have it. Nice, good. That makes everyone happy? Content? You're a dickhead. I always remember Bruno is a bit of an interesting one. So these guys are now going to sleep and scavenge. I'm going to actually guard, and then you can actually one of you should sleep. You can scavenge. There's a small apartment building. There's the supermarket, quiet house, ruined villa. We need more wood, really. I think going to the supermarket and this time going for like materials is the way to go. I think I broke through everything that needs those tools for, so I should be able to just run and grab. I don't think anyone else comes this time, which is nice. But it probably means that we do end up with fewer items this time. But we got most of the good stuff, actually. Maybe if I don't break into anything downstairs, I don't lose the opportunity to get it. Because I suppose if it's locked, they're not going to be able to get into it. But if I break into it, then they are able to get it. And they've left some good stuff behind, honestly. Look at this. Who would have thought that if this place had been fully scavenged, that all of this stuff would still be here? Honestly. Someone needs to give these guys lessons in scavenging. Although a lot of people in the comments would probably say that I need lessons in scavenging, so that is a choice for me to say that. Nice. Come on, there must be a bigger pile of, like, components or something. Please. I mean, I'll take that. I didn't want to take all of that. What did I take that I didn't want? I don't want this. Just a pointless thing to have, really. Good, let's grab all of this. Take that, take that, take that. Let's run this way and go upstairs. So it's good to keep these guys content as much as you can. This is very much a big part of the game. I don't know how, like, if it's possible to keep them content throughout, but yeah. Grab, grab, grab. Just working my hardest to try and get as much of the stuff as I can, but I still feel like there's not that many parts here. I need components and I need wood, really. I need to go back to somewhere that gives me a lot of wood. Grab all of that, then we can break through here. There's also a chance of me getting another character in this, which is not something I normally have. So we'll see how it goes. Very nice. Break through there. Good. And smash into there and grab that. Nice. I will take the electronic parts, as I've said, and I want more wood. Then I need to climb up onto the roof, because I feel like there is often some stuff on the roof here. I'll grab that. This is genuinely a weird one. Good, very good. We're going to climb up onto the roof and see how it goes. Nice. There's only one pile here and there's one on the front entrance, I believe, but we'll see. Okay, I'll grab that. Maybe it's the components that they take, so maybe that's the reason we needed to have got here and done some proper looting the first time round. But I feel like I've got a decent amount of stuff the second time. Oh, there's absolutely nothing on the front. That is not normal. Maybe I'll check downstairs to see what I can grab, actually, because I feel like that I am wasting space otherwise. Come on, let's run downstairs. I'm sure there'll be a few good things. Nice. Let's grab these piles. They definitely... Okay, they've grabbed everything that was over there. Anything in these that are worthwhile? Just lots of tobacco that they left behind. We will see. I'll take some more of that. Let's run this way. Smash. There are a lot of areas of this game that I don't really interact with too much, and that's probably on me. That I need to improve on that. Yeah, they've definitely taken a lot of the stuff that you can get from down here. You know what, let's just take the stuff and let's run for the exit. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, and subscribe, and join me on the rest of this journey through the game of this war of mine. If you have any ideas for any other games that you might want me to play, then please let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Ta-ra.